Emma was an ordinary university student who found herself alone at home during her semester break. Her parents had traveled to another city to attend a family function, and due to some academic commitments, she had to stay back. It was a cold winter night, the wind howled outside, and thick clouds covered the sky. To pass the time, Emma decided to watch her favorite horror movie. As the most terrifying scene approached, the house lights flickered suddenly. She brushed it off, assuming it was a voltage issue. Moments later, she heard faint footsteps coming down the stairs. A chill ran down her spine. She glanced around but saw nothing unusual. Calming herself, she resumed watching her movie. A few minutes passed when she heard a soft knock on the door. Her hands turned cold. Gathering courage, she peeked outside, but there was no one there. Convincing herself it was just the wind, she sat back on the couch. Just then, a loud crashing noise came from the kitchen. Her heart pounded in her chest. Slowly, she walked towards the kitchen, only to find everything in its place. Not a single utensil had fallen. She was confused. Was her mind playing tricks on her, or was there something really there? As she turned to leave the kitchen, she felt an eerie presence behind her. A shiver ran down her spine. She quickly rushed to her room, locking the door behind her. Taking deep breaths, she tried to calm herself, but suddenly, she noticed something in the dim light of the hallway. A shadowy figure stood still, staring at her. Her breathing became erratic. Clutching her phone, she dialed her mother's number, but to her horror, there was no signal. She rushed towards the main door, desperate to escape. As she reached for the handle, the door slammed shut on its own with a loud thud. Tears welled in her eyes. She felt something tugging at her hair. Panic-stricken, she screamed and started reciting prayers. The moment she did, the shadowy presence seemed to fade. Gaining some courage, she flung the door open and ran outside into the cold night. The next morning, her parents returned to find her trembling in fear. She recounted the horrifying night to them. Her mother's face turned pale as she said, "Emma, you don't know this, but strange things have always happened in this house since your grandfather's time. Maybe those spirits never left." A cold shiver passed through Emma. From that day on, she never stayed in that house alone again. But deep inside, she knew something was still watching, waiting for another lonely night.